What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerd Show. I'm back with more Power Ranger figures, and this time we have Wave 2 of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers auto-morphin flip heads. So these are exclusive figures made off the old retro toy line of the flip head Power Rangers. So they've remade them here for 2021, continuing on with the line. So I did the first 4 Rangers a while ago. Now we have Wave 2. So in this way, we have 2 versions of Tommy, of the White Ranger and Green Ranger. So very awesome that they included both of those in this line. Then we have the Yellow Ranger. So that finished off our original 5 Rangers. And then with the 2 Tommies, we complete the whole Mighty Morphin line. And then we also get Ranger Slayer thrown in here, so the variant version of Kimberly, so that's very awesome. And then finally thrown in, we do have the Ninjor flip head, which is pretty awesome as well, which is another Walmart exclusive figure. So 5 very awesome looking figures here that I'm excited to open them, check out, and I'm happy they released these so we could finish off our Mighty Morphin line. So let me go and get these open, we'll take a look at them together. So let's start off with Trini here, since she's our missing of the original 5 Rangers. Of course, the Yellow Ranger here looks pretty awesome, you know, just how all the other figures did, where they're super bulky in the middle of their body just because they have flip head, so they have to have room for all that. But it looks overall, you know, like your pretty standard Power Ranger with the all yellow spandex for this one, white diamonds on the chest, got the white gloves with the yellow diamonds, white belt around the waist with the buckle there, with the saber tooth on it, which looks pretty cool. Of course, the holster for the gun, and the white boots with the yellow diamonds on them as well. And then, of course, we have the helmet there for the saber tooth, so all in yellow once again, but with the eyes and nose, the little ears, and the 2 teeth coming down over the visor there. So just looks pretty awesome. So overall, looks pretty good. We can go ahead and do the flip head, so we can go ahead and flip it around here. And my Trini unfortunately looks a little bit funny. Of course, these things don't work too well. You have to kind of do it slow. So my Trini looks a little bit weird because it looks like she has a mustache. I don't know if you can see that in there. I don't know if it's supposed to be like lip printing or something, but it's all in like black, so it looks like a mustache, so it makes it look like a guy, unfortunately. So that kind of stinks. And of course, when they sell them in the package, their heads are the actual Ranger form, so you don't get to see what their heads look like. So not too good on the face there, but thankfully with these, I always keep them just with their helmets on. But it's awesome with the flip heads that you can get their unmasked heads in them as well. But like I said, this one does not look good at all for Trini. They did a horrible job. So she has the shorter haircut there in black, and then of course she was Asian, so they tried to give that look, but I don't think it looks good at all. They did not do a good job there. But for the rest of the body movements, they're all going to be the same through all the figures, so we'll just do this one because like I said, they're all going to be exactly the same. But the arms can bend all the way up, go up there, and they can twist all the way around as well. We get the single elbow joints that bend about 90 degrees there with some rotation. The hips can come up 90 degrees there and out to the side, pretty much straight a little over 90 degrees there, so really far there. With the single knee joint as well, that can bend about 90 degrees and has the rotation as well. So obviously they don't have the best movements, you know, that's how the original Rangers were about the 5 points of articulation, but you know, just a very nice basic looking figure. Let's go and flip the head back to get off that face. Now I did mean to bring my original one down from the 90s, but I forgot it, and it's up in storage buried behind a bunch of stuff along with all the other flip heads from this Hasbro line, so unfortunately I can't put them all together or anything. But she does also come with the weapons, so we get her 2 power daggers, so very awesome looking in the yellow, and I like how you can even like connect them together there. But awesome to get the power daggers there, and of course if we had all the other figures we could form the power blaster. Just look very awesome, so let's put these in her hand. So there you got the power daggers in her hand, so that's pretty awesome. And then she also comes with the blade blaster, of course, all in white there, just like the original one. So let's go and take this and just slide it down into the holster there. So that looks pretty awesome overall for Trini, a very awesome looking Yellow Ranger, and I'm glad they finally got around to adding her to the set. And next up we have the Green Ranger from the first season of Mighty Morphin, and of course Tommy. So he looks pretty awesome here again, just like all the other Rangers do, just in his green outfit this time with the dragon head. So we have the head with the teeth around the visor, the eyes, the little jewel piece, and then going down we do have his chest armor plate in the gold. So cool gold chest plate there, which we can remove, I'll show in a second. Gold armbands there around the arms and at the top of the gloves, and then going down the legs at the top of the boots as well. So again, all in the green spandex with the white gloves but the little design at the top, and white boots with the design at the top as well. He has the white belt with the dragon logo there, so like the little footprint design, and the black holster on his side. Now for his head flip to do it, you have to take the shield off, so it just slides right off, and then we can push the button on the back. By the way, I didn't show it on Trini, but you just push on this button, it kind of opens it up, and again you have to just kind of careful push it, because some will just flip and continuously flip between the exact same heads, like it'll flip all the way around or something, so you just have to mess with them sometimes. But there we've got Tommy's head, and I actually think it looks pretty decent. I feel it does look pretty much like Jason David Frank, so they did a good job there. But this is from the, you know, first season and everything, so he has the longer hair, but not as long as it would be, so it still is kind of like a shorter hairstyle there. And I think just overall the unmasked face looks really good. They did an awesome job for that. But let's go and flip it back there, and then we we can put the dragon shield back on his chest. And I like how it sits. Like, it is kind of loose, you know, so it easily comes off, but it does sit really nice on the body and stuff. They molded it really good. And again, for movements are going to be exactly the same as the Trini, so we won't have to go over that again. And for weapons, of course, has the blade blaster as well, so we can put that into the holster. And then he comes with the dragon dagger as well, so very awesome, all in black this time. You can see all the details, everything. They did a really good job with it, and I believe that can go into the holster as well. Let's try it out. So yeah, it does slide in the holster there as well, so you can put that in the holster, but I want to put that in his hand, so we'll go and put the gun back in. Well, there I got the dragon dagger in his hand, and that looks pretty awesome overall for the Green Ranger. And very similar, we have the White Ranger version of Tommy. So of course, my favorite version in this looks pretty awesome, you know, all in the white spandex. I like, of course, the helmet design with the white tiger, so he has the visor with the little eyes there of the tiger and all the lines of the tiger stripes and little ears and the whiskers coming off the side of his face. He's got the chest plate on there, so the big giant chest arm with the black and gold design with the gold power coin logo there on his chest. And on his arms got a gold band, and then the gold wristbands, gold belt, and the gold holster. And down the legs we have gold at the top of the boots, but the rest is all in white and looks pretty good. Now again, for this to do the flip head, we gotta take his chest plate off, so there he's all white underneath, and if we push the button we can get the other Tommy head, and again looks very good. I think, you know, looks pretty similar to Jason David Frank, so they did a good job. But the difference is this time is that he has the longer hair, so he has the short shaved hair underneath with the long hair on the top going into the ponytail. So I like that they did add those changes, so there we can see the two variations there of Tommy. So I like how they did do the difference and not just reuse the same head. So that's awesome. They get that unmasked version of Tommy, but let's go and flip it back and put the chest plate back on. And again, the chest plate just slides right on and fits pretty nice over the body. And once again, for weapons, we get the blade blaster that we can put in his holster, as well as Saba. So we have Saba all in white, and again, looks very awesome. They did put a lot of details into this. So we can put it in his hand, but let's see if it goes into the holster. So it doesn't look like Saba will fit in the holster. It looks like the blade's too long, unless it's like some of the Sabas where it comes apart, which doesn't feel like it. So his holster is only for the gun this time. But there I got Saba in the White Ranger's hand, and that looks pretty cool overall for the White Ranger. And then our last figure from the actual wave is the Ranger Slayer, which is an alternate version of Kimberly from the Shattered Dimension, and she looks pretty awesome here. So it has a lot of similarities to the original Pink Ranger, pretty similar outfit design. I like the pink diamonds on the black, just the pink and black looks really awesome along with the helmet. So she has the same pink helmet design, just instead of white, it's all black this time, and that looks super cool. Like I said, just the pink and black looks awesome. We can see the like white on her arm, she has on her upper arm there, but the other arm goes all the way down with the pink lines, and I believe that's supposed to be like an armor design with all black gloves with the pink at the top, white belt still with the pterodactyl there on the coin, and I forgot the gun was already in her holster, so she has the power blaster in the holster, pink legs up top, and then just knee-high black boots. Looks just very awesome overall. And if we do her flip head, we will see a different version of Kimberly's head there, if I can get flipped around to there. So she has shorter hair this time and some like earrings in her ears and stuff, so it looks pretty awesome. Again, I like just the different variation of the head, so it's not the exact same, but to me it doesn't really look like Amy Jo Johnson. It looks more like a man, but I know it's supposed to be Kimberly, so it works overall in that instance. But let's go and flip it back. Of course, she comes with the power blaster as you see in the holster, and she also comes with her bow, which I can't remember if this has a name or not, but it's just an awesome looking version of it, based off a design very similar to the Sword of Darkness that Tommy had, so very awesome there, and I like it. It even has the holes and stuff to do the power blaster and everything, so that's really cool. But let's go and slide this in her hand. So there I got the bow in her hand, and that looks pretty awesome for the Ranger Slayer. And finally we have the additional figure of Ninjor, which is pretty cool. So he's just a bonus figure that they've released in the flip heads, which looks really cool, and he is pretty tall. So here's like the Yellow Ranger compared to, so you can see the height difference there. So he would probably go good with like the Lightning Collection stuff, like until they release an actual Ninjor. This would probably be a good one because he's all big and boxing stuff like he is, so it kind of fit along with that. But in like the show, Ninjor is the person that gives the Power Rangers their ninjetti powers, so very awesome that they included Ninjor here. Looks pretty awesome in just like his normal mode here, and we'll see his flip head, but he's got the big in there on his chest, a big chunky body. Like I said, he is like a robot samurai, so he has a lot of that design to it, and just looks pretty awesome overall. You know, just a lot of blues and with some gold details thrown in there. Just, I think overall looks pretty awesome, and I like his helmet design. You know, it looks very much like a Power Ranger design with the in on its head. Now for his flip head, it's a little bit different. You pull on this back piece here and it flips around, so there we have Ninjor in his battle mode. So this is when he switches, you know, to actually join the Rangers and fight, so he turns into like this samurai version. So he gets this alternative head where it has like a U in with the in for Ninjor, so very awesome. So big U up on its head. Again, the samurai style helmet there. I like the green eyes and the black face and stuff, just looks pretty cool. But for the movements, his arm can twist all the way around, as you can hear the clicking there. Wrist can twist around as well, and with the legs, this can slide down, so I assume going into the battle mode you can slide those down to reveal the legs there, so he can fight along in battle and everything. And maybe you could flip those up as well to reveal the arms, so there you have him in the battle mode, which looks pretty cool overall. But the only other really movements he's got is that his feet twist around as well, so you can adjust those to different stances and everything. But I think he looks pretty awesome there in the battle mode, but I think I like him in actual like Ninjor mode better. So let's flip his head back around. And then he also comes with a sword weapon here, so we have this sword and sheath that can go onto his back, so we have the hole there in his back that can just slide right into and stick up there, and then we have the sword that can come out. So very awesome looking sword with all the details on it and everything. Again, I like how they're such small weapons, but they put so much detail in it, and we can put this into his hand. So there I got the sword in Ninjor's hand, and that looks pretty cool there for him. So there we have all 5 of our Wave 2 auto-morphin Rangers. Very awesome to get this wave, you know, especially to finish out the Mighty Morphin with the Yellow Ranger and then each version of Tommy. And then we got the additional Ranger Slayer thrown in, which I don't really care about her, but she was part of the wave, so I got her. And then I like that they made a Ninjor as well to go along with the wave. But let me know what you thought of the flip heads down in the comments, and have you picked any of these up for yourself. But if you enjoyed my review, let me know with a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. And I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.